Cosmology. The Satpatha Brahman says that in the beginning Prajapati, the first creator of father of all, was alone in the world. He differentiated himself into two beings, husband and wife. The wife, regarding union with her producer as incest, fled from his embraces, assuming various animal disguises. The husband pursued in the form of the male of each animal, and from these unions sprang the various species of beasts. Prajapati was soon replaced with Brahma in the Puranas. In the Puranas, Brahma, the creator, was joined in a divine triad with Vishnu and Maheshwara, who were the preserver and destroyer respectively. The universe created by Brahma, preserved by Vishnu, and destroyed for the next creation by Shiva. However, the birth of Brahma was attributed to Vishnu in some myths. Brahma was often depicted as sitting on a lotus arising from the navel of Vishnu, who was resting on the cosmic serpent Ananta. In the very beginning, Vishnu alone was there. When Vishnu thought about creation, Brahma was created from a lotus that came from his navel. Words. Hinduism defines 14 worlds, 7 higher worlds and 7 lower worlds. The higher worlds are the 7 Vihrits, which Bhu means land or earth, Bhuvas meaning air or atmosphere, Swar meaning the sun, heaven, world of gods, the sky, the region of the planet and constellations, radiations, epithet of Shiva, sound, voice, tone, tune, a primary musical sound. Mahas, Janas, Tapas, and Satya, the world that is ruled by Brahma, and the lower ones, the 7 underworlds or Patalas, are Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Rashatala, Talatala, Mahatala, and Patala. All the words except the earth are used as temporary places to stay as follows. Upon one's death on earth, the Yamdutas are present there at the moment of one's death and take the soul to the lower worlds. If it is a sinner, or take to if it has not committed any sin, only the pure and sinless are taken to Swarg or one of the Utharvaloks. The god of death comes only for either extremely sinful people, like people who killed millions or were directly involved in the killing of millions. If they had that strength and authority, for it was meant to serve the right, not wrong, or for people who committed no single sin throughout their life to assist them to swerve or beyond if they die desireless and served their Ishtadevta with worship aiming for moksha. So either Yamduta or in rare cases Lord Yam himself tallies the person's good bad deeds while on earth and decides if the soul goes to heaven and or a hell. For how long and in what capacity? Only a sinless paper ascends to swerve or beyond if he hasn't committed any act of sin or did penance to cut out his karmic sins and cleansed himself. In either case, the soul acquires a body as appropriate to the world it enters. At the end of the soul's time in those worlds, it returns to the earth. It is considered that only from the earth and only after a human life can the soul reach supreme salvation, or better said moksha, the state free from the cycle of earth and death, a state of absolute and eternal bliss, a state where you merge into Vishnu, or say Parabrahma. Since Lord Vishnu is manifest from of Parabrahma himself. The nature of time. According to Hindu system, the cosmos passes through cycle, within cycle for all eternity. The basic cycle is the Kalp, a day of Brahma, or 4,320 billion earthly years. His night is of equal length. 360 such days and night constitute a year of Brahma, and his life is 100 such years long. The largest cycle is therefore 311,040,000 billion years long, after which the whole universe returns to the ineffable word spirit until another creator God is evolved. In each cosmic day, the God creates the universe and again absorbs it. During the cosmic night, he sleeps and the whole universe is gathered up into his body, where it remains as a potentiality. Within each kalp are 14 manavantaras, or secondary cycles, each lasting 306,720,000 years, with long intervals between them. In these periods, the worlds are recreated and a new Manu appears. As the progenitor of the human race, we are now in the seventh Manavantara of the Kalpa, of which the Manu is known as Manu Vaivasvata. Each Manavantara contains 71 Mahayugas, or aeons, of which 1,000 form the Kalpa. Each Mahayuga is in turn divided into four yugas or ages called Krita, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali. Their lengths are respectively 4800, 3600, 2400, and 1200 years of the gods, each of which equals 360 human years. Each yuga represents a progressive decline in piety, morality, strength, status, longevity, and happiness. We are at present in the Kali Yuga, which began according to traditions in 3102 BCE, believed to be the year of the Mahabharata war. The end of the Kali Yuga is marked by confusion of classes, The overthrow of the established standards, the cessation of all religious right, and the rule of cruel and alien kings. Soon after this, the world is destroyed by flood and fire. Most medieval texts state that the cosmic dissolution occurs only after the last cycle of the curve, and that the transition from one aeon to the next takes place rapidly and calmly. Eschatology. The dissolution of existence being is of three kinds: incidental, elemental, and absolute. The dissolution which occur at end of each kalpa or day of Brahma is called Naimitika. Incidental, occasional, or contingent. The Naimitika, occasional, incidental, or Brahmya, is as occasioned by the interval of Brahma's day, the destructions of creatures through not of the substances of the world occurring during the night. The second is the general resolution of the elements into their primitive source or prakriti. The prakritika destructions that occurs at the end of Brahma's life. The third, the absolute or final atyantika, is individual annihilation, moksha, exemptions forever from future existence.